Welcome to my mission spring. This is mustard that has survived the winter on this pile of dirt that came from the front by the yard. I have no idea how it got all these mustard seeds in it. But let me tell you, if you like wasabi, ooh man, this is good wasabi flavor. I see there's some dandelion there waiting for some tea. Well, things are springing on the terraces. We've got some black leaves, black plastic bags of leaves. We're going to have them break down. I got to poke some holes in them. I didn't get any mulch done. So these are our blueberries. Just the odd little thing coming through. The light's really going, and I have something to show you up top here. Things are starting to burst. The camellia is going. This is our espaliered pear tree, and it's just loaded with huge big buds. I just don't know which ones are flower, leaf, flower being fruit, or leaf. So we'll just have to see. But it looks good. And the forsythia, poor little forsythia, he got scalped. Not very happy. Oh, and there's some cotton Easter that I brought in. That's done really well. Spreading like crazy. That stuff just goes nuts, and it likes it here. So, let me take you up our rickety stairs and show you what I've been working on. So I'm going to go into this level here. There's some more cotton Easter. So when I got this from a nursery that was closing down, it was 2 branches. And I've done this over the winter. Plus that other little piece I showed you. It's just loving it. Now this is, we got some peas here last year and some other things. Now Mom planted peas. These are leeks. These are from the winter. Those will be yummy. It looks like, I don't know what she's planted down here. Maybe just the cotton Easter. She's dug it up a bit and just given that a little bit of a home. I think it'll like it there as it grows along the wall. That should look great. And then we've got little piles of goat poop that need to be some 2-year-old goat compost. Really nice stuff. But it needs to be broken up. It's really hard. This is our asparagus string. And then she planted peas. And she was saying that something took them up. And I can't see any at all. So the squirrels are coming in here just fierce. So, and then we've got over here, we've got some more leaves and some rhubarb bursting through here. So it is loving this area here. Although rhubarb is pretty resilient. And this is I planted this, transplanted this little mountain fire, and it looks like it might survive, which is nice. Now this little wall here is where I've been working. It looks okay here when you look straight at it, but if we get in beside it, you can see, you still can't really tell. It's leaning over pretty bad. Come down this end, give you a better view of it. We'll spin around here underneath this more mountain fire here. It's doing really nice. But it fell over in the ice storm. I need to tie it up. So there you can see it there. That poor wall is falling over pretty bad. So when they built it, you can see here they put in a couple dead men there, a couple dead men there. Like, it looks like they did a really nice job. A couple dead men there, and a couple dead men there. And there's a couple dead men way down over there too. Yeah. Well, kind of strange positioning for the dead men, but whatever. They're there. I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to walk up to the back and show you what I've been doing. So as we come along here, you can see this wall here is in bad shape as well. Most of these walls are just really rough. And this one's ready to come down. And this is our little Asian pear tree. Oh, this thing's just doing really well this year. I'm really hoping we're going to get a nice crop of pears off of here this year. I pruned it back really hard 2 years ago. There's a holly that got killed by the ice storm. And I kind of left it alone this year. I just kind of pruned it for shape, just so, you know, got rid of the suckers and that. So we will see. We'll see how she does. So now we're going to look down. So this is the asparagus here. That level there, where my finger, that's where I was standing. There's the bucket of leaves. So I've dug this out because it was falling over so badly. So I just got in there with a shovel and dug it out. And what I found was very interesting. And really not surprising at all. So there is one of the dead men. Right? So technically, that should go into the ground and have a T. Right? 2 feet in and have a T that's perpendicular to the dead man, parallel to the wall. And that just acts to stop the dead man from sliding, which holds the wall up. Well, nice, eh? So it's like an 18-inch dead man without the anchor. So, you know, all it did was rot and give us some nutrients from the wood. That's it. So here I am in a trench again, behind a wall that is falling over. What I want to do is put a mason bee home here and probably here. So I'm going to take some wood and I'll just put a piece of plywood up there. Yeah, that's better. I'll put a piece of plywood here with a mason bee home on it. Kind of like this one. This one has nothing in it. It's just a holder. And then I'm going to put I think I'll put the bigger one that I have along here. I've got a 4-foot sheet. I'm going to put a 2-foot sheet here, and I'll put a 2-foot sheet in behind this one to give it more protection. It's pretty barren, and it needs a bit more wind protection in behind it. They like that better. It's got a nice roof on it, but yeah. So here I am. So, I mean, if I pull on this, it's pretty. This holly, I really wanted to leave it there, just because it's basically contained. But as you can see, these roots are right in there, and it's pushing on the wall. So there's no way I'm going to be able to pull the wall over to here without getting rid of that. So Mr. Holly is going to have to go, which is not a big loss. There is another one down there, and there's this other one up here, and there's remnants of one over there. So I'd like to keep one and keep them trimmed just because they can look nice. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for joining me, and with my incredibly messy yard. Like I said, lots of projects on the way. This is the one terrace that we're actually doing something well with, and we're looking forward to some asparagus coming up. This is our 4th year. It's ready to harvest. Anyway, keep the green side up. We will talk to you again. Thanks for joining me.